one thing that your team wants me to tell you is that you should be proud of yourself. You have really risen above. Um, Gosh, I'm getting cold chills everywhere. Are you?
Yes.
You have really risen above, and I don't think I've ever heard spirits say this. They said you've actually done better than what they thought you would. I don't think I've ever heard spirits say that. Hi, Kathy. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
Good. Thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
I I
Oh,
play.
all right. So I'm just scanning your energetic field here just a bit. Um, we love the way that you help other people. And one thing that your spirit team is cautioning you is not to give more than what you got, because it feels like you might put others before you. And then you're the last one in line, and then there's not enough left for you. If you continue to do this, because your spirit team is telling me that they're kind of giving you little nudges to kind of slow down a bit, and you're not paying attention. And what I mean by the little nudges, you're nodding like you might know what we're talking about, because spirit can work in funny ways to slow you down.
Yeah.
And you might catch a cold or something of that nature to where they will. But like spirit says, as long as you take care of yourself, if you're tired in the middle of the day, maybe just take a cat nap. Not only is it the physical, but it feels like the mental. When we get into the mental part, it's very stressed. I don't know if you've been worrying about other people. It feels like that there's other family members that your energy and your thoughts are going out to, and that is kind of draining you as well. Sometimes you kind of just have to pull yourself back and just watch life or others around you kind of unfold, but let them know that you are in their, um, I want to say in your boxing ring. I wasn't going to say that, but so I don't know if you've got something, one of a family member that's maybe going through a rough time right now or something, and it just feels like that you've got their back. And but until they ask for help, maybe don't step in, because it feels like you're always there for help. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. Yes.
Okay. Um, One thing too that your spirit team, I love, they kind of jump all over the place. They're showing me that you're really good at spotting a liar or reading between the lines. Does that make sense when people are talking and you're like, that is not true?
I feel like I've really gotten good at that here lately.
Yeah,
It's like I can just pick it up.
yeah, and that's what they showed me. They said it's going to get even better and better. It's so funny because when I see somebody who's lying, they make their mouth fuzzy. You might start seeing that too. So, because your spirit team says they're really going to start amping this up for you. And that's just going to be, your guides say, one of many, they call it talents that you're going to be able to do. It's really going to come in handy, especially if you, let's say you want to go buy a used car or something. We'd like to know if the person's lying to us. So they said it's really going to come in handy for you.
Okay.
Now, another thing that they're showing me too, I don't know if you have been dealing with any type of, um, I want to say water leaks. I'm seeing like maybe a faucet leaking. And have you had some of these issues going on?
My clog, my thing where your the air conditioning thing, the hose there, it backed up and got all over my family room floor.
Oh, okay. Yikes.
Yeah.
Water can be very destructive. I know my house has had water damage twice. Um, so yeah, because they were kind of showing me maybe a series of events like that. A lot of times when we had, not to discourage you, but a lot of times when we have um, uh, Irene, stop. Boy, your team's talks really quick. A lot of times when we have water issues, it has to deal with emotions. So the
Oh,
emotions might really be running high because in this type of work, water is symbolism for emotions. So we do feel like where that's going to get taken care of. And I could hear your guide say maybe even better than what it was. So I don't know if you're going to get new flooring through an insurance company or whatever, but they just said that they just show me it's going to look better than maybe what it did before. So that's kind of good.
well, that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, so there you go. Another thing they're kind of showing me is where it just feels like you're really carrying around a heavy load. I know we kind of talked about that earlier. Um, I don't know if you have issues with your back. A lot of times when we carry on a lot of other people's stuff or just heavy loads, some of this stuff we see that you have carried from childhood. And your spirit team is asking, gosh, I want to cry in your energy.
I
Uh,
just feel like it's true.
yeah. Your spirit team is saying, you know what? It's time we can let go of that. We don't always have to, I mean, we can forgive, but it doesn't mean that whatever happened, we say it's okay. I'm getting cold chills everywhere. So there's a lot of love and help coming in from the other side. They're showing me a rainbow around you. Um, and this is the angels coming in to help you because it was rough. They're just showing me, they're taking me through your timeline as a child. And you know, life isn't fair, is it?
No.
Um, especially to children, you know, and it scars us when we become adults and it molds us into who we are. One thing that your team wants me to tell you is that you should be proud of yourself. You have really risen above. Um, gosh, I'm getting cold chills everywhere. Are you?
Yes.
You have really risen above, and I don't think I've ever heard spirits say this. They said you've actually done better than what they thought you would. I don't think I've ever heard spirits say that. Um,
I actually think I've done better than I thought I would.
yeah,
Um,
and they do too. And they just said you just keep getting better and better. Um, and they want me to tell you to dream big and that the sky is the limit. Now we're going to circle back just a minute to this, back to the childhood and things of that nature. They're talking about it is time to release those and to let them go, and that's easier said than done. So you can get on this YouTube and do some inner child work. Have you ever heard of the Ho'oponopono prayer?
no.
Okay, this will be recorded, so you'll be able. And basically, what it is when you think of something in your childhood or someone, um, just say, "I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you." And you're like, "Well, why would I be sorry?" But if you listen to it on YouTube, it's Dr. Hugh Len. He can describe it, which will help kind of release some of that because it's just got you tethered. Your spirit team just wants you to move on, almost like they're handing you an eraser and they're saying erase that chalkboard. And instead of living, you know, take down that rearview mirror and they say right on that chalkboard what it is, and they keep saying dream big. Nothing is out of nothing is out of reach for you because they said you think you've come a long way in 5 years. They said you haven't seen anything yet. Wait until the next 5 years, and
Oh,
and then you're going to be sitting there thinking, "Wow, I never knew that this was possible." So we're really excited for you.
that
Uh,
sounds great.
yeah. And they're just saying, breathe. We do see where you do hold your breath. And they said, quit second guessing yourself because a lot of times you'll talk yourself out of something and think, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. They said just kind of go with your heart. Sometimes when it comes to a really big decision and you don't know what to do, sometimes the best thing to do is nothing at all and just sleep on it. You know that old saying, I'll sleep on it. There's really something to be said for that.
Yeah.
Now, one thing too, I don't know if you've been working with your joy guide. You know, you follow me on my show, and I
I
always
do.
talk about my girl Irene.
Yeah.
We see your joy guide. Have you been working with her?
I've been trying it. Yes.
Okay. Irene's funny. She says, tell her she can make up any name. It doesn't matter. So call her anything you want. Pretend like it's a new friend and just start asking her. You may not hear it at first. Sometimes I don't hear Irene. You know, just ask, what do you want me to know? Or what should I do? Or what should I not do? Um, she's saying that you might have a question right now about a situation in your life on what to do, and they're almost saying less is more. So I don't know what it is. It'll make sense to you. It may not make sense right now, but they're just saying wait and take it one step at a time, because we see whatever's going on with you, you're worrying about things that may never cease to exist. You're putting the cart way before the horse. So they're saying just kind of come back into now, and just kind of take it as it comes, take it as it unfolds. They are showing me that there is unexpected help coming for you. We
Okay.
don't know if you've been asking. We know you've been praying, because we see healing around you. But they just say unexpected help. It feels as if it's money. So it's funny. I told Irene I want her helpers. So you might you might have some unexpected help coming, which who doesn't like that?
I know, right?
But don't be afraid to ask, is what they're saying.
Okay.